What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. It's currently 5:17 a.m. and I am getting back to normal sleeping. How many times I've done that? A lot. Too many times. I find myself much happier with a regular sleeping schedule. So anyway, I'm bringing to you a Instagram DM or email coaching, thing. I have many of them, and I'm going to bring them to you so you guys have an idea of what these guys are doing wrong and how I can help you. Now, Instagram DMs usually are missing a lot of information. They are, I don't know much about the situation. I don't know really what's going on to the fullest extent because they don't want to bombard me with an entire story, which I don't even like anyways. So some of the things that I say are just going to be what my best guess is. But when I read an email is much more fleshed out and I have a lot more information. So that just want you guys to know that before, I jump into this right here. So this guy says, first of all, I love your YouTube channel and happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm Canadian, so my Thanksgiving was last month in October. Americans think that's weird, but to me, I think, you guys are weird. You know what I mean? When it comes to Thanksgiving timing, it's so close to Christmas. You know what I mean? It's like a month later, not even. You guys have Christmas, but you guys have more turkey. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving to my American homies. Love you guys. So this guy says, my ex thinks I cheated. She's seen my texts, but I never cheated. They were joking. I can see where this email is, or this Instagram DM is going. He says, so she's seen and I got blocked and still am for the past 7 months. Also, one time she called me on her birthday back in May, missed a call. I tried to call back, but I was still blocked. Still then a couple weeks ago, I got a missed call around 11:30 p.m. when I was sleeping on Saturday night. Another missed call. So, okay, so she's been calling him, even though she blocked him, for him supposedly jokingly saying he was going to do some shit with another girl. Do you guys think that that's bullshit? I don't know. So I called back and it was still blocked. So I emailed her and said it was an accident. She was deleting old voicemails and accidentally called me. So I left it at that. Okay. Have not heard from her. He says cents, like dollars and cents. What he means to say is since, S-I-N-C-E. So if he hears this, you may want to correct your spelling there, sir. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and all I do is think about her. I know I have to eventually get over her one day because she's done, and I don't know. I believe there's always a chance. Okay, so there's a little bit more, but I want to just interject here. So first of all, a lot of people get caught up in thinking that memories are ingrained with emotions and feelings. So a memory can be a lot heavier and a lot more prominent in your brain when there's an emotion tied to it. Holidays tend to bring that forward because, you're together and your family's together and you guys are giving to each other. Thanksgiving, obviously. So if you guys were together during Christmas, Valentine's Day, all these holidays, you're gonna think about them more. You're gonna be thinking about the memories and the good times that you had during these holidays. It's very normal. Now, with that being said, this guy says, I know I have to eventually get over her one day, but she's done, and I don't know. I believe there's always a chance. See, these guys that are like, no disrespect to this gentleman here. I'm not going to say his name, obviously. But he's like, I believe there's always a chance. This is that social conditioning that we've been growing up with. This guy needs to unlearn this shit. If you mess up by saying some shit to a girl, and your girl, I'm going to just go off of this, that they got to read each other's phones. Because my girlfriend, knows my passwords to my phones. Would I ever do anything stupid? Fuck no, right? It's just, you have to have the respect in your relationship to not do that kind of stuff. However, if you get caught doing that shit, this is what you can't think like how would you think if you caught your girl saying some joking shit, quote unquote, to another guy? Whatever the hell he was saying. Let's say he was saying, girl, I want to do some nasty shit to you, blah, 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 blah. And she sees that. She's obviously going to flip out and be like, you know what, fuck this guy. He's going to cheat on me. Imagine, put yourself in that person's shoes. Okay? So that's how you make a relationship work. You think about what the fuck you're doing and the consequences of your actions. Okay? So anyway, going back to the unlearning of the social conditionings, I believe there's always a chance. This is the shit that's said in movies and music. There's always a chance I love you, baby. It's R&B shit. Like, I love R&B as a genre, but you always hear this shit in music, right? Oh, you know, there'll always be a chance. I'm man enough to make mistakes and admit it, blah, 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 like Usher in that fucking Confession song, right? It's morning. Sorry, I'm like clearing my nose. I always have that in the morning for some reasons. I've been fasting a lot more lately too, so I don't know if it's my body just clearing out like gross shit. Anyway, my apologies. So the reason why she thinks I cheated is because last April, okay, so this is me continuing on. So I didn't have the message scrolled down to the bottom. Last April, she sees the text in my phone of me joking around saying, hey, babe, to a friend. But I was literally joking. A friend who I haven't seen in years from college. I know it's wrong that I said it, but I was literally joking. So she left me for a week, and then she came back to try to work it out. And she said, hey, in order for me to trust you, I have to see your phone. So I thought I had nothing to hide. Okay, so before I keep going here, let me just scroll this down. So before I keep going, she has self-esteem issues for sure. This girl's probably been cheated on before because, like, it's not that bad saying, hey, babe, to a girl, you know. A girl that has a good self-esteem is going to be like, well, just don't do that. You know, they're going to give you a little bit more breathing room, right? But when a chick has bad, like low self-esteem, she's going to be like, and she's going to just think about all the shit that she's been through. And now that she has ammo on him, now she's going to be like, well, you know, I'm just going to end this and I'm going to go do what I want to do because, you know, this man needs to be perfect. She's like, in order for me to trust you, I need to see your phone. Like, come on, right? So and this is me just judging off of what I'm reading here. So this girl has self-esteem issues for sure. So obviously there's two sides to this, but it continues on saying it was basically just saying, hey, who is this? I had this number in my phone. That was me asking the person because I had the text message deep in my phone and there was no name. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So what he did is he gave her the phone and she looked through it, but it was so fucking down far in his messages that he didn't even realize it was still there. Then the person texts back and said, yeah, we met on Plenty of Fish last year in 2017. Then she sent a picture and I said, oh yeah. I said, oh, sexy. And that's all I said. Okay. So he thinks he said, hey, babe, which he probably did say. Then he's like, oh, sexy. And that's all he said. So as this goes on more, he's like, oh, that's all I said. Wait, I said a little bit more. It's like, dude, like, be smart, but also don't date girls that are so weak. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really figure out who you're hanging around with. I'm gonna go back to this because I'm gonna give my full analysis. This is almost over. Then she sent a picture and I said, oh, sexy. Okay, I read that already. Then she thinks I was cheating on her for the past 6 or 7 months. So I've been blocked and haven't seen her or anything, and I also don't chase. And that's the end of the message. So the first thing that I want to say to everyone listening to this and this guy here, because I'm going to tell him that his thing was in a video. Dudes, figure out who you're hanging around with. A woman's body is just her body, man. It's a compliment to her, okay? What she look like. I understand, fellas. We love hot girls. We do, but you have to understand, like, what is between her ears? That thing that she has in between her ears called a brain. What is that like? What's her personality like? How cool is she? You got to think of this stuff. Like, can you have an intellectual conversation with this woman, right? And if you can't, You're just attracted to her physically and you're just lusting over it. Look, I get it. It's cool. We're meant to be like that to a degree, but you have to think about who you're spending time with, man. Like if you realize that your girl is insecure as fuck, like you can't be with somebody who is like that. Every single time you walk around a corner, she's questioning your actions and your moves. That's just negativity, man. You can't have a good relationship like that. You can't have a relationship that's worth having, and growing if she's accusing you of being unfaithful. A really good relationship is two people growing together and becoming the best versions of themselves together. My girlfriend and I do this. Is it always perfect? Fuck no. No, but you choose to work on it, and you both need to be like that. So he needs to find a girl that's into self-development and into pushing forward. Again, it's rare. It's hard to find these girls, but look, guys, they're out there. Okay? He needs to stop chasing tail and start, I'm not saying that he wasn't looking for anything serious. He probably wasn't. Sorry, he probably was. He's probably looking to chill and be with a good woman. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. However, when you guys start seeing insecurities in women, you guys got to fucking check it. You guys got to just stop going after and staying with girls just because they're good looking. And then you're like, oh, I'll just deal with this shit after because we've been together for 2 or 3 years now. That after 2 or 3 years, 4 years, 5 years is when you're gonna start figuring out the shit that she's been through, because now she's comfortable enough to tell you. Look at her actions. What is she doing on a daily basis, and are you proud of that? Are you proud to be with a girl based on her actions? Anyway, so if you guys need a coaching session with me, go to this description box below, masculineenergy.net, and then go to the coaching tab and click it. If you guys want me to read this a situation out on Instagram or in an email, then just message me your thing with less than 1,000 words, give or take. Just give me the details and the facts, and I'll read it out in a video. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Love y'all. Peace.